Hello.
It's your girl Nix.
And Quat.
And this is Drunken Blerdy.
Yeah. Welcome back to the nation.
I know. You don't have to say it. We have been slacking on our pimping. We understand.
We've been busy.
Life has been hard. Anxiety's been high. Life has been hard. My man's been working hard. I've been trying to get my mental health together. We've just had a lot going on. So today, we're going to talk about a few things.
Oh, yes.
One thing is Quat, as y'all know, has been brewing his own beer, making his own mead, and making his own moonshine. Well, guess what?
There's a whole story about that. If you follow me on Insta or TikTok, you know what happened. But for those who don't, I'll explain. But we'll get into that later.
We'll get into that in a second.
That makes you stay and watch.
So we have some of Quat's homemade moonshine. And when I talk about homemade moonshine, I'm talking about like the Appalachian Mountains, or the Appalachians, as some people say.
We're talking about
the Blue Ridge Mountains up where they are like.
We're Tickles up there doing this thing.
Where people are making blue moonshine out of on stills and whatnot. Like Andy Griffith used to go bust up the stills back in the day on the Andy Griffith show. He made that kind of moonshine, and it's like, whoo. Yeah,
it's fire.
He also made some more mead, and this time it's cherry. He macerated cherry, and
which is why it's so cloudy.
It's so pretty. It's just so delicious, and we love it. So we've been drinking it. So we're gonna drink it for you guys, so that y'all can hear our take on what it tastes like. We also have some topics just to talk about. Some good friends of ours recently got married.
Yes.
Shout out to Jessica and Robert Dance.
Woo!
Shout out to them. Their shot glasses.
Personalized shot glasses.
Take a shot at love.
We're going to take a couple of shots.
And wait, I'm sorry. Take a shot. We tied the knot. Take a shot. We tied the knot. So we're going to be using these tonight as our shot glasses. But we're going to also talk about how awesome the wedding was. Yes. It was a geek wedding, of course.
Very geeky wedding.
We don't do nothing different. We are the best. Like, geeks do everything right.
Cosplay wedding?
Right.
Okay.
Well, you could cosplay instead of dressing up in the old school formal way.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. No, we got to dress in cosplay if we wanted to. We got to dress up formal if we wanted to. We dressed, the bride's side was Harry Potter colors and house representatives. I was Gryffindor.
Gryffindor house.
The groom side dressed as the Warhammer gods, and I don't know all the stuff.
Yeah, don't know all the
stuff. So I won't be trying to act like I know all the stuff. But that happened.
We don't want our viewers, no, it's not that, it's this.
Right. So we're going to talk about that. While we were in Tifton, my girls, Bridget, Anjali, and Angela went shopping for me for my birthday. And they got me these awesome suckers. One is Fireball and one is a margarita. And they got me this awesome moonshine, which is strawberry shine.
I can't wait.
And we're gonna. It's a wine. So we're gonna try that shine wine, and I'm gonna not eat these right now because I don't need the sugar right now. But I just wanted to show how awesome they look.
They're really pretty.
I think there's a worm.
I was wondering because I mean, if it was a tequila lollipop, there would definitely be a worm in there. But I don't know. That might be something else, like maybe a honeycomb or something.
I don't know. It's real hard to tell, but it looked like a worm to me.
Well, there's only one way to find out. You gotta do like the owl and
it doesn't
take some licks on it.
It doesn't tell you.
Right, I was looking on the back to see what it was in there. You can tell that's a cherry.
That's a cherry. But what is that? Oh no. So we gonna see. We gonna see. We also, from that same wedding we went to, we also have some Bacardi rum, but it's the good Bacardi rum.
It's the good shit.
Yeah. Somebody, actually, John Henry, shout out to John Henry, had that, and he left it. So when we were having to pack everything up, we got designated to take some of the alcohol. Okay. And so this is some of the alcohol we took. So that'll be the first little shot we take. It will be this rum. It's not supposed to be taken as a shot because it's good shit, but we're just gonna take it a shot anyway.
Well, I mean, you can take. I mean, you're supposed to just drink it neat. So
we're gonna be drinking it neat, all right. It's gonna be neat. No
so,
ice.
I mean, in the shot glass. I mean, we're sipping it. It's a sipping rum. Okay, that's fine.
Maybe we shouldn't take it as a shot because we're also probably gonna sip on some moonshine.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be right if we didn't get drunk while doing this.
Well, so. clearly, we must be drunk. That is true. That is true. The other thing we're gonna talk about tonight is we went to go see Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Yes. So we'll talk about that for a little bit. And then we will also talk about our trip to the Renaissance Fair today. Mm-hmm. So this might be a long video, guys.
And also on the way to Tifton, if y'all can see.
Oh, yeah, to the wedding.
Buc-ee's! Shout out to Buc-ee's.
Yep.
I had fun in there.
And we had sandwiches, brisket and pulled pork. Brisket and pulled pork sandwiches.
The brisket, man.
From Buc-ee's.
Brisket, man.
We had a good time. It was a good time.
That was the first time taking the Blerdy mobile down. So
yeah. He's got his Hemi with Blerdy on the tag, so that's his Blerdy. So we have a vehicle with our name on it for the most part.
For the most part.
So yeah, that was the first time taking it down. So let's get started first talking about the wedding.
Yes.
Yay. Pour it up. What are we drinking first?
Well, since we're talking about the wedding,
you want to do the shot from the wedding? So my girl Jessica, my baby girl, shout out.
Hey Jessica, love you, Robert.
Married Robert, handsome Robert, and they had a most beautiful, beautiful wedding, and it was nothing like anybody else's wedding. It was special. It was fun. It was funny. It was just a good wedding, and we had a little dramatics because Robert is nothing, that man is dramatic if he's nothing else, right?
Yes.
So we had a little of that, and we had a little Harry Potter dramatics. They did the unbreakable vow, and if you know Harry Potter, you know the unbreakable vow is something very serious.
Very serious.
And you break that vow, you die. And that was beautiful, and it was just lovely outside wedding. And then we had an awesome.
The costumes were awesome.
The costumes, yes. Yeah, people came in costumes, and they were very awesome. We had some kids dressed up as Spider-Man. Yes. That was so cute. That was Lisa's kids. EJ,
I think there was a Halo
Carter.
Person there too.
There was a Master Chief there.
I mean, full visor in the heat, the country heat. That's what I call dedication.
It was awesome. It was awesome. We had that. We had my husband. Quiet was dressed up like a Jedi Knight. So he had his whole garb on, and he had his lightsaber and everything. He was an usher also for the wedding. I was one of the bridesmaids, which is why I represented Gryffindor.
In a very, very beautiful dress.
In a very beautiful red dress because, of course, red is my color.
Got the nails, got the hair, got the lipstick.
Oh, so that was fun. And then we had a really awesome reception where all the tables were decorated in a specific fandom. And that's how they did the seating charts, that you sit at this table with this fandom.
The wolf table,
there's a wolf table because Jessica loves wolves. Table. There was the Britney Spears table because she loves Britney Spears. It was really nice, and everything turned out really good. It was a lot of alcohol, open bar. You know how we roll. Geeks know how to party. We had a DJ. Everybody was getting lit. It was good party. So toast.
Toast
to the wedding.
To the groom.
To the bride.
To the bride. To the bride. To the bride. How you going at that? That's not even a straight gasoline that the Bacardi Silver is.
It's not.
That is straight up
It actually
smooth.
was very smooth.
That's why that's the good shit.
Yeah, it actually was very smooth.
It's very smooth. That's what I'm saying.
You know how you're waiting for the impending doom? And that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah,
and
this is not the Bacardi Gold. This is not the Bacardi Dark. No, this is, Bacardi...
Shout out John Henry for drinking
Limitada. Limitada, yeah.
Limitada.
And that is some good stuff.
That was very good. Yeah. I was not burned by that. I'm very, very shocked. Because I was waiting and I was like,
more of that because I enjoy that. That's very good.
It didn't mess me up.
That's what's like.
So while we were in Tifton, my girls, like I said before, went shopping for my birthday. And you know, they know alcohol is the way to my heart.
And food, but you know.
Yeah, but when it really comes down to
it's mine too, so
alcohol is definitely my jam.
Is that the that's the cork? So is that the cork?
Yes. So we're gonna open this up. Woo! Again, that was Angela, Anjali, and Bridget. My girls.
Okay.
Just my gals.
I don't know if I want to try it over ice.
You want to try it in the shot first?
I think I want to try it in the shot first.
Okay, we'll try it in the shot and see.
Ooh, you're going full. You're going full tilt. All right.
Because it's a wine. It's not really moonshine like your moonshine. It says wine. Georgia wine with natural flavors. So it's not heavy.
Oh, that's an interesting color. I was expecting it to be red. Well,
it is red.
Kind of red.
Cheers.
Oh. It's very light.
It smells like Smoker's Jam.
Yeah.
But it's...
Okay.
Farmhouse.
Yeah, 18% alcohol by volume, so that is 36 proof.
36 proof. Not so bad.
Not bad. I was actually, yeah, I think I'll take that over ice then. Okay. Because I was expecting it to.
Oh, I see what you mean. It looks brown.
Yeah, it looks brown. So
when it's less together, it looks more brown than red. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I'll definitely add that over some ice. Yeah, if you can see it, if you look at the bottom of the bottle, it looks straight up red, you know, strawberry red. But then when you pour it in a glass, it's kind of, you know, like Bacardi. Like, you know, Bacardi.
So another thing about the wedding, it was held at the Peach Barn in Tifton, Georgia. So if you ever go there, just know it's a beautiful property. There's a lake. It's gorgeous. But just know there is a dirt road
with
the
GPS,
ditches on both sides.
The GPS is going to tell you to turn off the main road. Okay, the main road is asphalt. Okay, regular.
Just a regular road. No big deal.
And then it's like turn right, and it's dirt road.
And it's like Georgia red clay dirt road.
Yeah.
So
and then the GPS
black car
stops you like in the middle of nowhere. So you just keep going.
Just keep going.
And then you'll see it on the right-hand side.
It's on the right-hand side.
But I promise you, as soon as
GPS is like,
made,
you're here. And we're like,
where? No, we're not.
Can't possibly be here because there's literally nothing but nothing right here. But it was off to the right. We found it.
Dirt roads and fields. That's all there was.
But alongside the dirt roads were these ditches.
Those huge ditches, yeah.
So it was barely enough room for one car. So imagine two cars trying to pass. And then there's ditches on either side. Yeah. So that was scary.
That was weird.
And I hated for the people who had to do it at night. Because we never had to do it at night.
I wouldn't even think about doing that at night.
But people were doing it at night like champs. And you know, hey,
more power to you.
Yeah, I give them props for that. Cheers. Because
it won't be me, homeboy.
So overall, it was a good trip and everything. Like you said, we went to Buc-ee's on the way down and Buc-ee's on the way back.
I couldn't believe I spent as much as I did.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was my first time there.
And it was fun.
And it was fun. And it was really awesome seeing them pull the brisket out and cut it up. We got brisket sandwiches. We got
pulled pork. We got
some
Bucky's
drinks.
nuggets.
The beaver nuggets. Beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets.
Awesome. You had them at the cabin.
I didn't eat it. I never ate it.
Oh, no, wow.
I didn't eat it.
They're really good. They taste like corn pops, like Kellogg's corn pops.
Yeah.
But it's more caramely. So they're
you also
really
got
good.
some
jerky.
kind of nuts. Oh yeah, you got jerky.
Yeah, I got the assorted candied nuts, the pecans, the cashews, excuse me, and other stuff. And those are really good too. But the jerky was awesome.
Jerky was good.
Yeah, we ended up getting like something from Costco, and we forgot soup, so I ended up making soup with the jerky
from Bucky's.
Yeah. And it flavored that soup so phenomenal. I mean, I didn't even have to add any salt to it or nothing. I just added some vegetables, some beef stock, some regular low sodium beef stock, and wonderful
it
soup.
Turned out really
it was
well.
really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah.
What else about it?
Let's see. I think we had a pretty good ride. I mean, I was obviously my skittish, crazy self, but for the most part, it was a pretty chill ride. To and fro.
I tried to keep it somewhere around the speed limit. You know, speed limits are, a suggestion for me. So,
yeah, they are. Glad you admitted that. So, on to the next thing. So, we, yesterday, went to go see Doctor Strange. Multiverse of Madness. And it was cool.
Just be prepared. There might be spoilers, so just be prepared.
Yeah, we forgot to say it at the beginning. It's definitely going to be maybe a spoiler or two. We're not going to talk about it in depth because it's very hard to do that when you have so much shit to talk about.
Much stuff going on in that movie. It was so much
stuff happening in that movie. Like, there's no way to just talk about it and remember everything.
I will tell you to do is make sure you see What If.
Yes,
on Disney Plus. Watch. Also, if you have not watched it, watch What If.
Also, WandaVision.
You
need to watch WandaVision.
You need to watch those. Yes.
You should probably watch all the MCU movies too, especially if you need to watch No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yeah.
Sorry, Spider-Man No Way Home, because that kicks off a lot of multiverse.
You can't go into this movie butt naked because you'll be like, So,
but you definitely just need a lot of knowledge of what previously happened. And like you said, What If plays a pretty big part.
Yeah. And some of WandaVision plays into it.
WandaVision, WandaVision in general, for the most part, plays a part in it. So it's very important to know those things. But it was just a lot. Because it lasted
3 hours?
Well, I don't know if it was 3 hours because I didn't keep count. It wasn't 3 hours. It wasn't 3 hours.
It was definitely over 2.
It was a 5:30 movie, which means it started about 5:45 and it ended like at 7:20 something. It wasn't 3 hours.
Okay.
It felt like it was 3 hours. Watching Endgame, which was actually 3 hours, did not feel as long as this movie. Okay,
right, that's
like
true.
it felt long,
and really
I liked it enough. Like, I'm not saying it was bad. I liked it, but it was just so long.
It really
and it just kept going on, and so many changes and so many jump from here to here. And I guess that's the way you convey the multiverse. So that makes sense. It's just, it was just a lot, and my brain was just like,
yeah.
If we do another jump or twist or whatever into another whatever, I'm gonna be very upset. And it was just a lot. Obviously, I love Benedict Cumberbatch. Like, I've loved him for years.
I've loved him since Sherlock. I've
loved him since Sherlock,
Con.
Play Con. Since Sherlock too, but I think that he's an amazing actor in general, and Benedict Cumberbatch, and so I didn't have any complaints about him at all.
No.
I didn't really. I don't know. I can't say I had any complaints about anybody else.
No, I didn't have any complaints about anything else.
It was just a lot of the story was just so drawn out. Like I feel like some stuff could have been
messed
shorter.
Up. And messed
yes,
up.
For it not to be a Deadpool movie, it was kind of gruesome.
Yeah.
But case in point, we talked about this. Sam Raimi was the director, and Sam Raimi did Evil Dead.
Yeah.
So it's not shocking that it was a little gruesome. It's not shocking. And
you'll understand when we say gruesome, when you actually see the movie. You will understand the gruesome part. So some things happen that really kind of like, oh my God, you know, what the hell? Oh my God. That type of thing. So.
A little grody, gory.
Yeah. A little. I mean, it was still enjoyable, but what the hell? Yeah. So
I still suggest you see it.
Yeah, definitely see it. Oh no, definitely see it.
Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna make a difference overall in the MCU. And there are some characters brought in that it'll make you smile. You'll be and like,
it'll make you cry.
Well, it depends on how connected you are with the characters.
And with What If.
Yeah. So,
all right.
What are we doing next? Do you want to do the mead or do you want to do your moonshine?
I kind of want to save the moonshine for last because the moonshine ain't no bitch.
Okay.
Unless, you know what? No. Screw
Fuck
that.
It.
Okay.
Screw
it. All right. Here's the story of the moonshine.
Moonshine. He made his own moonshine with the still and everything, and he did it all correctly, but...
So, I was at home on a Tuesday.
It doesn't matter. Just get on with the story.
So, I set up the still, got everything going. I had the mash ready, the wash ready and everything, and I got it into the distiller, and I was watching my temperatures. Everything was going lovely. And then around 200 degrees, I started producing. First thing I started producing was the heads, you know, and of course you have to get rid of the heads because all that is poison and fuel, which I actually have that in the kitchen.
And he's going to use that fuel on the grill.
Yeah, start the charcoal, you know. And, oh boy.
Just a sip. I don't want to smell it. I mean, I smell it in my glass. Just a sip, though.
So
not a lot, because I'm not trying to die.
I let it get to the desired temperature, and I started collecting the hearts. Okay, so as I'm collecting the hearts, and this is a very sad This bottle is supposed to have brothers and sisters. There's only one. Just like me, I'm an only child. This is the only bottle that had that collected. Reason being is because some jerk off was driving through our neighborhood, speeding, not paying attention on their phone, and hit the light pole on our street.
No, not the light pole. The actual electrical.
Yeah, the pole.
Not the light though. It was just the electrical.
The electrical pole. Hit the electrical pole. And destroyed somebody's mailbox.
The transformer.
Yeah.
Boom. Blew our transformer.
Yeah, the whole thing was just laying in the middle of the street.
All the power.
All the power on the street was dead. I literally heard it from the window because I had the windows open. And I was like, oh, wow, a transformer blew up. And I was expecting, you know, the transformers to kick over and kick the power back on. Nope. I didn't get power back until 3 a.m. the next morning. Which
meant that he couldn't, because we have unfortunately, we have an electric stove. Mm-hmm. So that meant that he could not keep cooking.
Power, no heat, no distillation.
No distillation. So he got his whole... And I'm going to tell you, if I could go kick that dude dead in his nuts, I would. Because we did some heavy lifting. It's not easy to lift soaking wet boiled corn and barley and oats in a bag and drain that junk. It is not easy. And we did that like 3 or 4 times, just trying to lift and do that. And put it in the thing. And pour all the thing.
This is literally a labor of love.
And it was. And it was.
And according to the moonshiners, when you shake it, it's supposed to dissipate quickly.
Look at that. The bubbles go away quick. You know, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff right there, y'all. And we only got one freaking bottle jar.
Out of what I'm supposed to have is at least 3 to 3.5 of these.
Yeah. Because of some idiot in our neighborhood screwed everything up. And I'm mad because I had to help him with this crap. Not crap. But it wasn't crap. But it wasn't easy, is what I'm saying.
Craft?
No, your craft is amazing, but it wasn't easy, and that's what I'm complaining. That's where my anger is.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy, and for some idiot to just jack it up.
You ready? You doing it? This is measuring over 100 proof. I couldn't even get the hydrometer to give me a solid reading, but it's definitely over 100 proof. I was thinking about cutting it with water, but there's no point in cutting this with water. I mean, it's just one. Oh.
No, we need to cut that because that shit is.
Is that better? Not really.
No, it's better. Adding water to it is better for sure.
On the next batch, I want to make another one that's just as high proof. Same taste. I'm actually going to add some dried fruits into it and see what kind of flavor that produces. And I mean, but for my first ever distillation run, moonshine run, I want to say I did a pretty damn good job.
You did a great job. And if it wasn't for the dude in the friggin' stupid car,
yeah, that
hit the pole,
I'm hot. That that heated me up. That heated me up. But
that's why I didn't take a whole big old shot the way you did.
That's some good stuff. Not even a lie about that. That's some good stuff. And I'm gonna try some different methods next time. I'm not gonna use the cracked corn. I'm gonna actually go to the store and they said that you can use the corn, not cornstarch, but cornmeal. Said you can use cornmeal. It's ground.
Really?
Yeah, it's ground finer, so it will absorb more water and then release more sugar. So instead of the cracked corn. So yeah, so I'm gonna try that.
So Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care, it doesn't matter anymore.
I guess not.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the mead.
This is the black cherry mead. This is this brew is a lot sweeter than the last one, which is fine by me. I like it sweet. And higher ABV on this one.
Alcohol by volume.
Yeah, I want to say it's probably 1 out of 10. I'm gonna remake not this, but another batch of mead. I'm gonna use honey and honey, but I'm gonna use vanilla, and then I'm gonna use rum yeast instead of regular champagne yeast. The rum yeast should actually give it a heavier body to it, and it should not have the carbonation, the bubble carbonation as the champagne yeast. But
cheers.
Everybody who's tried it seems to like it. Definitely. Miss Nix here loves it.
I do love it. He did a very good job. We will have this
at Frolic.
At Frolicon.
I'm gonna bring 2 gallons of it to Frolicon
a few videos ago because we did it in October. And we're doing it again in May. And we'll have more jugs of it at Frolicon.
I'm bringing 2 gallons with me to Frolicon.
So we can really enjoy.
You can have some.
Yes. If you watch this video and you find
that's how I get you hooked.
You get to have some mead. Okay?
I'll also bring this if anyone wants to try.
Some moonshine.
So you know what kind of quality product you're getting. But That's it. That's what's going on in our multiverse.
We forgot.
The what?
We went to the Ren Fest today.
That's right.
We hadn't been in the Ren Fest in a
I
couple
haven't
of
been.
years.
You definitely have been before I have gone.
Well, it's been...
But it's definitely been some years, though.
A couple of years. Because, well, no. It's been, a couple of years. Because we didn't go into 2020, for obvious reasons. We didn't go in 2021, and we're just going now. So it's been 2 years since the last time we've been. And it was the perfect day for the Renaissance Festival, guys. Because it was 60 degrees out there. It was breezy, so breezy and so cool. I was actually shivering. I was actually cold because I had on the tank top today. It was so good. Because usually it is 85 to 90 degrees and it's hot and sticky.
The sun is burning.
The sun is beaming. There's no shade in a lot of places. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of trees and everything. So there is shade. But in a lot of the places, because you're constantly moving a lot of the time, if you're not sitting at a show, it is
hot. Burning
and the sun is directly on your face. And you come out of there with sunburn if you don't watch yourself.
Which is the reason why I brought the sunscreen.
Yeah, but we didn't really need it today because even with the overcast, which you can still get sunburn with overcast, but even with the overcast today, we didn't get a lot of sunlight at all. A lot of UV rays didn't really penetrate us because we were still under the trees. And it was a great day to go to the Ren Fest. And we saw some new shows. We saw the Puppies of Penzance.
That
was so cute.
That was a cute show. That was a very cute show.
It was doggies who were trained to do little trickies. And she had them trained so well. And they were so cute. They were adorable. And then we saw
a Chihuahua. They had a Terrier.
Yes.
And two others.
Some kind of hound.
Yeah, some kind of sheepdog or some kind of farm. It was some kind of farm dog.
Something.
Yeah. And
they were the cutest. Oh my gosh, the cutest. And we enjoyed that. That was nice. Because for whatever reason, and I hope for some way, somehow, this comes across their dashboard or whatever they call them these days.
We miss you.
No,
we missed you.
No, it wasn't the Tortugas' fault.
No, I know it wasn't their fault. I'm just saying we missed them. We missed
the Tortugas because for some reason the marketing team didn't think Tortugas were popular. Hello, they're always popular at Georgia Renaissance Festival, and
their shows are always
bring them back this year and offer them a contract this year, and like it felt literally. We left. We normally stay from opening to close.
We close that joint
every time. Year. But because there was no Tortuga twins,
we didn't hang around.
We didn't have a reason to hang around. We saw the things that we saw, which was pretty much the same things. So we see Barely Balanced because we know what they're the acrobats and juggling. And then we saw like 3 or 4 other juggling acts that were basically
the same
copycats. But and then one contortionist was kind of cool.
She was
acrobatrics.
Cool.
They were cool. Starring Thunder were cool.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, we just saw a bunch of like repeats of Barely Balanced.
Yeah.
Where are the Tortuga twins? Like, come on. Like, they're in freaking California when they should be in Georgia. Hello, bring them back.
We did see the Washing Well Winches, though.
Yes, the Washing Well Winches were amazing. And I'm going to actually, right here at this point, cut in a small video of Quat being tortured and in the Washing Well Winches skit. I'm going to cut that in right around about now.
My lord, you are going to make my cousin look like the most attractive woman in this whole
It's going to be challenging!
What I need you to do is you are going to chase her around this whole audience, crying at the top of your bucky lungs. I love you. He's into you. You think? Go to him. Give him the flower. Really? You're ready. Everybody! My lord, do you have any respect for your person? Well, then go in and get
Yes, and so we're back because I had to put that little torture of Quad. You guys saw how good he was, though. He got me a rose. I mean, that's all that matters. He got me a
am
rose.
not above embarrassing myself for your pleasure.
That's right. That's right, baby. So we had a good day with our besties at Larry and Nicole at the Renaissance Festival today. And we had a good time. It was so much fun.
It was very fun.
Even though we didn't have the Tortuga twins. Oh, and apparently there's another guy, because Dead Bob, R.I.P., the guy who died. But apparently there's another guy who does Dead Bob. We didn't have him either, which we normally have him.
No, I didn't know there was another guy.
Yeah, there's another guy that does Dead Bob. There's more than one guy. It was 2 different guys that did Dead Bob. And one of them died. So, but there's still one that's still alive. And he is actually in California with the Tortuga twins, when he should also be in Atlanta.
Come on, Renfest.
Get your stuff together, Georgia Renfest.
Get them back. Here's a drunk part of Drunken Blerdy.
Alcohol is kicking in.
What part? Well, probably every part got you. I, for one, am going to have another shot of Slushy Moonshine.
But look, guys, for real. If you have never gone to the Georgia Renaissance Festival,
go.
You should go. It is worth it.
Check it out. Yeah.
Now, I will say the prices have gotten like Disney. Okay? Because we used to buy, when we first came about 14 years ago, we used to buy turkey legs for $5 a piece. They went up to like $8, and they went up to $10. They were $13. $13 for a freaking turkey leg.
Now, mind you, they were good AF.
I mean, they were turkey legs. Really obviously, they're good. But $13 when they used to be $5 is ridiculous. To be fair, I know they lost money because people didn't go because of COVID. So they probably are making up for that. But still, $13. But I'll say this. If you didn't never know that they were ever something lower, you wouldn't have a reason to complain. Because you would just think, oh, well,
that's just normal price.
That's just normal for what they do at places like this. They charge you a grip. Another complaint, they did not have the tenderloin on a stick, which is a pork chop on a stick.
What happened to that?
Pork chop on a stick. When I tell you that used to be our favorite.
The jam. Next to the turkey leg.
One of the things that we come for. They did not have the pork chop on the stick.
So we got the King's Weenie. Which, it was good.
It was too big and too salty, so I couldn't finish it.
Well, the King's Weenie was too big for you?
And too salty.
I mean, usually when you're eating a weenie, it is a little saucy, right?
No, not all weenies are salty. Not all weenies. Hashtag not all weenies.
Hashtag not my weenie.
No, your weenie's not salty. Oh, glad we don't have children watching this. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
As Chappelle said on his show, better not bring your kids.
I don't want to end. I'm having such a good time and I'm pretty drunk and I just want to talk about more stuff.
I mean, we have reached a part of drunk when we've done the Blerdy.
Yeah.
So we did Blerdy and then we got drunk.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we want to talk about.
Putting our livers on the line for your entertainment.
Oh, that's like the Tortuga Twins. Oh.
Scaramouche, we miss you.
D'Angelo, we miss you.
Leonardo.
Raphael. God damn it, it's not a Ninja Turtle.
It's this.
We can't. I was gonna actually send this video to Scaramouche. Now I can't.
Yes, you
because
can.
you said that. Now he's gonna be like, really?
Chocolate Love, aka CeeLo, says hello.
He's been picked several times for the show because he's a big, bald, honking black guy who looks like he'll kick everybody's ass and he won't.
Everybody knows me. I'm a teddy bear.
He's a teddy bear, which is why Scaramouche picks you, because he knows you're a teddy bear.
I don't mind to have a great time anytime. Every time. Every time. Every time. That's why we need y'all back.
Yes.
We miss y'all. We got sure that the rest of the people in the Renaissance miss y'all. There were so many first-timers there.
I know, and they didn't get a chance to have the Tortuga. At least the PG.
Right.
At least PG.
I mean, there were so many first-timers there that I guarantee you would have loved to see them.
Time we go to the Renaissance Fest, we go to the R-rated show. Every time. Every time.
Matt? Was that his name?
Matt Brown.
Shout out to Matt Brown.
Matt Brown.
And his lovely wife. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for the book reviews. Not reviews.
Recommendations.
Recommendations. Thank you.
Recommendations, yes.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's a combination. The book and audiobook recommendations. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate it. But as for us, I think we are literally done because
literally.
I know I am. Yeah, and you are.
I am.
Yeah, her cheeks are red and rosy.
Rosy? They are.
Is your nose warm? No, you numb?
No, but I don't know.
Yep, she's there.
I can't breathe.
I am quiet.
And I'm dead.